Akindji or akıncı were irregular light cavalry, scout divisions and advanced troops of the Ottoman Empire's military. When the pre-existing Turkish ghazis were incorporated into the Ottoman Empire's military, they became known as akindji. They were one of the first divisions to face the opposing military and were known for the prowess in battle. Unpaid, they lived and operated as raiders on the frontiers of the Ottoman Empire, subsisting totally on plunder. There is a distinction made between akıncı and deli cavalry. History. In battle, the main role was to act as advanced troops on the front lines and demoralize the marching opposing army by using guerrilla tactics, and to put them in a state of confusion and shock. They could be likened to a scythe in a wheat field. They would basically hit the enemy with arrows. When attacked in melee, they would retreat while still shooting backwards. They could easily outrun heavy cavalry because they were lightly armed and the forces were bred for speed as opposed to strength. Akıncı forces carried swords, lances, shields and battle axes as well, so that in a field of combat, they could face the enemy first and fight melee. In some Ottoman campaigns, such as the Battle of Krabava Field, akıncı forces were the only units utilized without any need for Ottoman heavy cavalry or infantry. Because of their mobility, akıncı were also used for reconnaissance and as a vanguard force to terrorize the local population before the advance of the main Ottoman forces. Since they were irregular militia, they were not bound by peace treaties, so they could raid border villages and attack enemy garrisons, fortresses and border posts during peacetime, constantly harassing the enemy and checking the weak spots on the rival country's defenses. They would also attack trading routes to cut enemies' supply and transportation. Akıncı forces were led by certain families. Well-known akıncı families were Malkakoglu, Turhanlı, Omeli, Evrenisoglu, and Mihali. These akıncı clans were mainly composed of Turkmen tribal warriors with a leading dynasty which descended from the warrior ghazis of the first Ottoman ruler Osman I. Adventurers, soldiers of fortune, mercenaries, warrior dervishes, and civilians looking for fortune and adventure would also join the ranks of akıncı gangs. Since akıncıs were seen as irregular militia, they did not have regular salaries as Karpi Kulu soldiers, or fiefs like Timali soldiers. Their only income was the booty that they plundered. Akıncıs used to wear colorful and interesting clothes to shock and confuse their opponents. They used to wear eagle wings on the backs, put on helmets with bull horns, wear coats made of leopard skin. Because of their unusual appearance and their almost suicidally courageous battle tactics, akıncıs were nicknamed by the public as Dulilo and Serdengektar. Akıncı system had an important role at the establishment of the empire and fast expansion of Ottoman territories in Europe. Though the akıncı system worked excellently from the 14th to 16th centuries, it began to decline after the 16th century. Starting with 16th-17th century nomadic Tatar and Nogay cavalry from the Crimean Khanate also served as akıncıs for the Ottoman Empire. After the Ottoman advance in Europe stopped, akıncı warriors became unnecessary and without the economy of plunder this warrior class slowly faded away. After the modernization of the Ottoman army, the last few officially recognized akıncı clans were abolished. Still, last remnants of akıncı system existed till late 19th century in the Balkan provinces as the Bashi Bozuk warriors. Although the terminology differentiating between similar types of Ottoman cavalry corps is not fully clarified, the akıncı, once decimated in a battle on the territory of Hungary in October 1595, was apparently gradually replaced by new irregular corps, such as the Deli and Bashi Bozuk. Gallery.